position, and I'd like if you not take it as a joke, please. I'm just kidding. I don't give a shit.
Okay, if you guys go bridge again, make sure your Ryan holds up his shield. Okay, there we go. Because the first time you guys went bridge, you did not hold up shield, which was actually terrifying. This is what I'm talking about with your Mercy's positioning, right? She fell from Pharah, and so since she's in such a dangerous position, she literally forces your hand. You have to give her the bubble, or else she'll die. Which, it's not nothing. There's nothing you could like choose not to bubble her, and then you know maybe she'll die anyway. So it's just she needs to work on her positioning a bit. You guys don't have a counter for the Bastion. You probably need a diva. Yeah, McCree should probably go diva. So the reason I say this is because they don't have like any sort of flying threats, so you don't really need a hit scan. And diva is amazing, literally versus all of their ranged characters. Maybe not Orisa, but definitely these three.
But fair, just focus on that Bastion. That would be really good.
Wait, are these? Okay.
Where was your shield here? Was it on the Mercy? Oh, it was on your Ryan. Oh, one of the rare instances we don't see him charging in with the barrier. So,
Oh, I don't have a bubble for you. Hold on. I have bubble in 4.
The thing about the Reinhardt is he's in third person right now, right? He's holding up a shield. He's in third person. The Reinhardt knows that the bubble is down. And so when he's making this charge, he is choosing to go in without a bubble. So, I mean, again, not much to be said there. He knows the bubble's down. He's choosing to go in. There's nothing else you can do really except try and help him as much as you can with your own personal shield.
Bubble in 4.
So okay, so here's the improvement in this tiny snippet right here. Here's the one thing you can do better. You have a personal shield, right? And you see that your Reinhardt is still choosing to swing instead of put his shield back up. What you want to do here is step up next to your Ryan and use your personal shield. It will provide you with energy, him with cover, and you'll be on the front lines with him, able to dish out all this damage on Orisa or whoever. But since what does happen is you fall back a bit with the shield still up, and then your Reinhardt just gets completely chunked. So that's the improvement here, is step forward, body block for your Reinhardt with your shield. It'll give you the energy that you want. He might live a couple seconds longer for you to get this for you to get this barrier back, and you know, who knows what might happen. But like right here, definitely he's backing up, you're backing up. If he's backing up, you want to go forward with your personal shield to kind of you know, leapfrog him, protect him a bit as much as you can, and you know, maybe he wouldn't have died right here. Who knows? Like, if you would have done that, he would have lived in 1 second longer, and then you could have given him this barrier.
Back up.
Yeah, the fight's over. Just help. Oh, I was gonna say help whoever that is get out.
He has all their kills.
By the way, good job just sitting here spamming grenades. Now, again, it just seems really simple, but, you know, hey, you might get some alt charge, right? And maybe that alt charge might make the difference between, you know, dying with 99% charge of an ultimate or getting an ultimate that, you know, wins a fight. So, you know, this is just a good habit to have. Just kind of spam grenades at them. Not like, it's not like a huge mechanical thing, but... Oh, you also kind of messed up a bit here. You bubbled your Reinhardt, but then you walked in front of him and you ate the bullets instead of it hitting the shield. So definitely, if you want the Orisa to give you energy, just let the Reinhardt shield. Oh, that was such a good boop. I was gonna say let the Reinhardt barrier take damage, and then you can step in front and take additional damage. You'll be at 80 energy. But that was like a
nice. All right, let's go. We gotta pick.
Just such a well placed boop. Oh, you were getting melted. Oh. Okay, so here was the problem, by the way, in terms of positioning. The boop happened, which was really good by Pharah. You used this barrier.
Oh, nice. All right, let's go. We gotta pick.
Oh, I was gonna say you should have waited for your Reinhardt to go in front of you, but your Orisa the enemy Orisa pulled him off the map in her dying breath. So it happened so quickly. Maybe you didn't see it because a lot of the stuff happens in game that we just don't notice because we're our head somewhere else. But maybe you tried to like back up behind Ryan, but he's just not there, right? He died. So that was a good heads up play by the Orisa, unfortunately.
No, we're losing. We only have one healer. We have to focus their Zen.
They only have one healer and it's Zenyatta. Damn, they have like no healing.
They only have one healer. We have to focus their Zen. Yeah, come to the left. We only have one healer.
Who is this barrier? Am I blind? Oh, you put it on Pharah.
Yeah, come to the left. Let's follow Ryan.
It's okay because I imagine you'll have it back before your Ryan goes in. Fingers crossed because there's 3 seconds on it and he looks like he's ready to go.
Alright, I have bubble.
Okay, yeah, okay, you still have it, so that's good. Okay, you're also kind of misplaying a little bit with your personal shield. Once you use this personal shield, keep walking forward past your Rhine, and then when you have like 30 or 40 energy, you know your barrier is taking damage, and then you can fall back. But what happens here is you kind of use the personal shield, and then you're sitting behind your Reinhardt. I say that, but maybe it just expired and I'm crazy. Hang on. Yeah, okay, right here, the barrier is clearly still on you. We can like see the little aura in the corners, and you're standing behind your Reinhardt. So maybe there's no spam coming this way, but who knows? But you definitely won't get the energy standing behind him. Okay, the thing about this is, you guys are in a bit of a pickle, right? Your Reinhardt can't charge in because it'll just get destroyed by Bastion, and even the Zarya barrier is not going to save that. So there's got to be another way to like close the gap. Oh my god, look at this combo, guys. The enemy Orisa pulled 2 allies out of cover, and the Bastion's just shooting at that spot. He just melts 2 people. Oh, that was such a good Orisa play. Damn.
Alright, they killed 2.
Just get out. Just get out. Your Pharah's killed 2 too, but the thing is she hasn't killed the Bastion. Alright, perfect. That was much better in terms of personal shield use.
Alright, let's charge in.
Oh god, here we go.
Follow. Nice.
See, that's what I mean is he can try as much as he wants, but this Orisa is actually playing really well. So I know this is a Zarya for you guys, but let's talk about why this is so hard to push into. So your Ryan charges in, but the enemy Orisa is using Fortify, and he literally just gets stuffed. Right here, your Reinhardt can't go any further than this. So now he has 0 mobility options.
Follow.
He tries to Earthshatter the Bastion, and even if he does Earthshatter the Bastion, this Orisa is just gonna kill him.
Nice.
Good sidestep. Oh, you guys had to go in because I didn't even realize the percentage was so high.
Nice.
The enemy Orisa just won this round for the red team, honestly. I would so in terms of Zarya play, I don't really think there's much we could have done differently in terms of like I don't think there's anything we could have done to like win this round. I think it would have been a team effort to win this round. You had to attack from 2 different angles, make Bastion look both directions, kind of thing. But you know, got to give credit where the credit's due. That enemy Orisa played really well. Alright, now remember, last time we were in this situation, you used your projected barrier on Rhine before your personal shield to farm energy. Hopefully you switch it mid-game, but I'm really not expecting it. I'm completely expecting the barrier onto Reinhardt for energy. Yep, and there it is. Now, to be fair, it's not always a bad thing to do that. I just want to clarify, because I know the way I talk about it, it seems like it's a bad thing. The reason we can say it's not a bad thing when we're watching these videos back is because we see that the red team doesn't punish you. Now, here's why it could be a bad thing, right? You use that barrier, and then this Ryan will be like, hey, they don't have a barrier anymore. And he just like charges your Ryan, then you're like, crap, I wish I had a barrier. But using projected barrier for energy, and the other thing is I don't think we're in a poke phase, because like using projected barrier for energy in a poke phase is totally fine because it's a poke phase and engagement's not going to happen. But if we look at the proximity of the 2 teams here, right, this isn't really a poke phase. The 2 teams are so close to each other. So I just where I was saying your Ryan is being really aggressive, the red Reinhardt seems to be very passive. if I was this Reinhardt and I saw both barriers down, to be like, hey guys, I'm going in. Like, you march forward. You punish the Zarya for using these barriers. But we're not seeing that out of the red team, which is why it ends up being okay for the most part. And so, I feel like in a higher, like a high level game, you would be punished for stuff like that. Like, if I play ranked and I see a Zarya do that for energy, I'm like, yo, their barriers are down, let's punish. That's what I say, because I'm like, I know, I saw them obviously use their barriers, and they don't have it, so my Ryan can charge, my Roadhog can get a hook, we can do whatever we want because there's no Zarya barriers. But we're not seeing that punishment happen, in this game, so...
Yeah, I see him.
Maybe... And so, like, again, like, we used it... Did anyone actually die because we didn't have a barrier? No, that's enemy McCree going down.
Yeah, I see him.
That was an energy. That was projecting your Rein. Like, your Reinhardt would have died if not for that barrier, because he got knocked backwards into the open and then his shield broke. But your barrier gave you energy and saved his life. Yeah, focus the. Yeah, good. Yeah, there you go. You guys are just smashing the front line now.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, good job. That was really well played.
Good job.
That was really well played by your team. You had good mid-fight barriers, you had a lot of energy, you focused the big tanks, you had a bunch of ult charge. Not a bunch, but as much as you could. Again, by the way, we see the using projected barrier before personal shield for energy. We hear a dog in the background.
Lucio, don't go like that.
Yeah, you grenade him. No, keep grenading him. He doesn't have a shield in front of him. Don't be afraid. So... right here,
Alright, they're pushing in.
Right here, you could have played this like little cubby right here. You could like jump grenade, jump grenade, jump grenade, because their Reinhardt's over here. I mean, maybe you can't see, but maybe the Orisa like puts a shield right here and makes it impossible. But I don't know. I mean, obviously we can't see, but definitely keep pressuring the Bastion. Don't just let him sit there and shoot for free. Uh-oh.
Alright, where's their Rhine at? Or not their Rhine. Oh, man.
Yeah, there's so many threats on the other team. Yeah, you guys just got completely demolished. Where was... Yeah, that's a good question. Where was your Reinhardt here? Did he die? No, he's right... Okay, he's right next to you.
Alright, they're pushing in.
Alright, so... since you separated from Reinhardt, then you got stuck in this cubby, and that's why you can't support your Rhine. Your Reinhardt is this chevron, I'm pretty sure. Why did we bury McCree here? Excuse me.
We'll keep you alive.
No, that's fair. He was at half, and he was about. I think he might have died if you hadn't shielded him.
All right, where's their Rhine at? Or not their Rhine? Oh.
Yeah, you guys got completely dumpstered. He needs a diva so bad.
Yeah, I can try to flash the Junkrat when he comes in.
Just regroup. You guys are down 2 people. Just regroup. Just regroup. Grenade? Oh, one. No, grenade, grenade, grenade. Yeah, there you go. You need to get the heck out of dodge. Oh my god. You're running the wrong way. There was a mega to your left. Where are you going? What, dude? There was a mega to your right. Oh. Right here. There's a hallway. You probably could have got through this hallway with your barrier to mega, but that's okay.
I have my ult ready.
Alright, I'm dead.
Ow, that McCree.
Their Rhine, or their Bastion's just sitting on point. Hold on, guys. Wait. Oh. Guys, fall back a bit. Fall back.
Yeah, you guys have lost. You guys are staggering really hard, honestly. Ooh, good job saving him. Yeah, eat that. Oh no, you had shield up, but you didn't eat those grenades. There was 2 grenades right here that you could have had with this barrier.
Far, get out of there. You're gonna die.
All right, you got your energy. Oh my God, your Rhine is so low. Oh, that was such a good flank by your Pharah.
All right, let's go. Get on the point.
Oh, that shield was so premature.
Nice.
So, a couple things. First off is Pharah's going on a solo mission, and, she's not really considering, yeah, you might be really close to Graviton. That's on the Pharah. Secondly, is if you maybe if you were if I don't think did the if the Pharah I don't think the Pharah communicated what she was doing, so you weren't able to like help her out, right? If you had been able to shield her right here, she wouldn't have died to Junkrat, which would make this an even cleaner trade. But you know she does die, and that's not your fault. Now this barrier on Reinhardt, he is super weak, but and okay, when you have a super weak ally, that makes your barriers that much more important because any source of damage will kill him. So that's why you need to use the barrier specifically to save their life. Versus here, like you're afraid for his life, but there's no damage coming at him. So
all right, let's go.
I really wish you hadn't used that barrier. I feel like you're gonna need it in a good sound barrier in a second. Oh, good job! You killed the tire. Grenade the Zen. Grenade the Zen. Grenade. Okay, that's okay. Junkrat killed the Junkrat.
Oh no, I was stuck.
Alright, I have ult. Do we have anything? We don't have anything to combo.
You don't have anything to combo, just make sure the Reinhardt doesn't overlap with your Graviton.
Stay on point, guys.
Look at all this free energy that they're throwing at you. Use your personal shield and just farm this energy, man.
No, you don't.
Your Reinhardt's just hiding. He's just like, I'm not having any of this.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a fine barrier.
Junkrat left side.
Oh, please. I think you should die. Maybe Mercy will res you. Oh, everyone on your team's dead, man. You can see at least 4 kills over here. Oh, this grab is really unfortunate. All right, what could we have done better here, maybe?
No, we don't want to combo the two.
All right, let's think.
Ults, I don't think.
Yeah. By the way, you hear our player saying
we don't want to combo the 2 crowd control ults. I don't think.
The player is saying we don't want to combo the 2 crowd control ults, which is 100% correct. You don't want to. If you use one and they're still alive, then you can use the other, but not at the same time. Like if you use Graviton and after the 4-second grab, there's 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, go ahead, use Earthshatter. That's fine. What could we have done better here? I mean, this barrier, like, I don't know how I feel about that barrier because it gave you a bunch of energy. It helped him cross this gap, but then we don't have it for this next fight, so which is just something we can know watching it back. So I don't think that was a mistake per se. Just kind of an unfortunate happenstance. The barrier gets broken. Your team gets earth shattered. Ooh, yeah. I mean, the other team just has so much damage. You guys don't have a diva. You're doing so much damage to that grab, though. Where was your barrier?
Junkrat left side.
Your barrier gave you full energy. If you had your barrier, you might have been able to get 2 kills off of this because one. No, I don't know. Potentially, it's hard to say, but you did your best with what you had. I think you could have waited. Yeah, I definitely think you could have waited. Your team wasn't there. It was a good grab in terms of you caught a lot of people. Most of the shield characters were down. They still did have Orisa. They didn't have any defensive ults, right? I'm pretty sure we already saw them use Transcendence. You had a high energy. You were lobbing grenades at the grab. You did a bunch of damage, which is good, but you're missing the key factor of team follow-up. So it was mostly a good grab, but you definitely need your team there to make a good grab into a great grab.
Can we get their Bastion? Like, Ryan, if you pin their
Bastion...
Bastion...
Wait, who just went in and that you didn't... I'm surprised you didn't barrier that guy. Like, 2 things here. Number 1 is, he is shooting at you. Okay, just pop this barrier to get a bunch of free energy. Then you can, rotate around this column to move in. And once you move in, you can be in range to barrier your Reinhardt that's going ham. So, I'm kind of... It's... Like, Ryan, unfortunate that you did retreat this way. You definitely could have pushed in there, helped your Ryan, been at 80 energy.
We have to step on point though.
Oh, that barrier too was a missed opportunity because they have so much spam, but he used the barrier so early.
Nice.
Don't look at him. Look at the enemies. You know the Junkrat's still here. There you go.
Nice.
Kill him. Nice.
All right, let's combo Ryan and Pharah next push. All right.
Okay, so here's the thing. You say Ryan Pharah, which isn't the worst. I think Ryan High Noon is better because Pharah can solo ult pretty well, but McCree cannot solo ult. So, yeah, like a flash. Okay, I know this is silver, so this might be asking a bit much, but if he flashbanged the enemy Ryan, then your Reinhardt Shadow, then he used High Noon, that would be amazing. Just, you know, in terms of team composition wise. Alright, your Mercy has to hide.
Nice.
Ooh.
Get Ryan.
That was a really good shatter.
Ryan weak.
Look, the red team uses Transcendence, so they're charging in, no holds barred, and that's when your Ryan gets a really good shatter off. You give him a great bubble to enable him to push in.
Get Ryan, get Ryan, get Ryan.
He got 2 kills with that pin, wow.
Ryan weak. Nice, get Zen.
Wow, that was such a good shatter.
Wait,
That shatter is gonna win you the game.
Nice.
Nice.
Push him back, push him back. Don't let him get on point. Nice, good game.
Your Reinhardt played super well. Okay, so let's talk about our Zarya player, obviously, because the Reinhardt got enough praises out of me. You had mostly good personal shields. We saw a couple that were either you used it but didn't utilize it properly. You're hiding behind your Reinhardt, so just try and clean that up a bit. And then on multiple occasions, we saw you use your projected barrier before your personal shield when the goal was energy. In my opinion, the playstyle that I prefer is if you want energy out of a barrier, use your personal shield first, and then if the situation allows it, use projected barrier. I think there are more often than not that there are better uses for projected barrier than energy farm, but sometimes it's okay, in my opinion. What else? Your positioning was relatively good for the most part. You're fighting with your Reinhardt, doing your best to enable him to be the carry that he was in this game, so good job there. In terms of target selection, it was mostly pretty good. In your first round, I believe, you kind of struggled with it a bit because you didn't know how to fight someone that was being healed by Mercy, which is fine because, you know, when I think about it myself, I'm not even sure how to fight someone that's being healed by Mercy. My conclusion that I've come to is just, you know, fight someone else, I guess, because that's a 2v1. Even though Mercy's not shooting you, she still is a second hero affecting that fight. So it is a 2v1, not in your favor, so just don't take those engagements. Your Gravitons were actually very good for the most part. The last one, obviously, you were missing your team, but the rest of them were really good. You're communicating your Graviton, trying to get people to combo with you, so that's all really good. Just you tried to barrier your combo buddy, just try and clean that execution up a bit. It's definitely the right idea. You just need to, you know, make it a bit smoother. Let's see. Personal shield, projected shield, positioning, target selection, and Gravitons. I think actually, your reloads, I think your reloads were actually really good too. I didn't notice any like super awful reloads where you're reloading like right in front of someone with like 60 ammo left. So your reloads were fine too. So overall, really solid Zarya gameplay. You know, just a couple things to clean up here and there. Nothing too, you know, super awful. I really like the communication. You know, keep that up. It's definitely one of the best things to have in ranked. And yeah, I think duel with a Reinhardt friend. If you can friend this King X Phoenix guy, you guys would be unstoppable frontline because you guys had really good synergy. And even then, like, how much synergy did they actually have, right? All you did was give him a barrier and then he would go and use it. So, you know, I have a couple of Reinhardt friends that I duel with and it's awesome. So to all the Zarya players out there, find a Reinhardt friend that you trust, that you like, that's aggressive, and go duel with them, and, you know, hopefully you guys will win some games. Alright guys, that's going to be it with this review. Thanks so much for watching. Also, you know, follow me on Twitch if you haven't already, so you can see me do these reviews live. Follow me on YouTube if you want to see all my YouTube videos, and follow me on Twitter if you want to know when I'm streaming. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful, and everyone have a good day. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. Check out these 2 other videos on the left hand side and be sure to subscribe by clicking that button on the right. If you like all of this stuff, you can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and of course YouTube. All the links will be in the description below. Again, thanks so much for watching guys and have a good one.